Who are some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Sacramento needs to get off a shot.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He's off on the second.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Now Murray. Harrison Barnes missing on the three.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Down low. Outside for Murray. And stolen by Barnes. And the Kings pushing it up now. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Young left side. Pass to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Collins, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Right side, Sabonis. In the corner, Herder with it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that's who Herder is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
And finished off by Collins.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks lead by a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Pass to Okongwu.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herder positioned himself well in the fast break.
Here's Bay. Back Bogdanovich wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. To the middle. Here's Herter. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
To the paint. Here's Collins. Rejected by Murray. Back to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Kings leading. Fox with it. Outguarded by Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the in case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Fox hits them both. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to...
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. And the shot is good. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
It's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Back to Young. Outside for Murray. Pass to Young. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Here's Herter. And some good action. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
The Hawks trail by 7.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
Well, that's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Herder, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Fox going inside. Here's Young. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento leading by 8. Now Fox. He's got 7. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Fox. And there it is for him. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Herder. Trae Young grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. For 3. A pass to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes it.
The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. Inside. Back to Capella. Poke loose. The kick out to Young. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backcourt.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Here's Collins. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray outside.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Fox. Good work defensively by Capella.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Hawks passing it around. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Herder, no good. And it's the Hawks ball, down by 15. Fox looking it over. Fox is double to the wing right side. Again, the miss by the Kings. Collins in the post.
John Collins.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball. Substituting on the court.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Griffin. Okongwu with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Bogdanovich. Okongwu.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Some good moments